From winning world championships as an amateur to giving Alex Pereira a run for his money, is Magomed Ankalaev the next big fighter in the UFC? Let's find out. Magomed's early days. Magomed Ankalaev was born on June 2, 1992 in Makhachkala, Russia, to an Avar descent family. He started training early as a kid in Greco-Roman wrestling during his time at Dagestan State University, where he also earned his degree in the sports faculty. At the same time, Magomed went ahead and competed in combat sambo too, achieving the title of Master of Sports in no time. Because of this, his interest in MMA grew, as the two sports were incredibly similar, which led to him switching over to the sport easily. From a young age, Ankalaev excelled in amateur MMA, becoming both the Russian and world champions. His achievements earned him the title of 2015 Mixed Martial Artist of Russia from the Russian MMA Federation. But aside from his skills as a fighter, Ankalaev is also known for his devout practice of the religion of Islam. But before he was in the running to be UFC's next best fighter, Magomed was just starting out, trying to put his name on the map. Amateur MMA and combat sambo career. Between December 2013 and November 2016, Magomed Ankalaev showed an impressive winning streak in various MMA championships worldwide. He secured victories in the World MMA Association World Cup in Azerbaijan, earning a gold medal by defeating Rustam Malayev. At the Russian MMA Championship, Ankalaev secured many wins over fighters like Valentin Moldavsky and Vadim Nemko. Both fighters were students of Fedor Emelianenko, which proved his skills as an up-and-coming talent in MMA. Winning these bouts secured his spot in the WMMAA Championship in Belarus, where he successfully won a silver medal. Magomed's success continued as he won back-to-back fights in the MMA Cup of Dagestan, defeating Muslim Magomedov. Soon after that, he also won the Russian Cup after going against Muslim again, cementing his place as a worthy opponent in the ring. Ankalaev's winning streak continued with gold medal wins in the Russian MMA Championship and the WMMAA World Championship held in Prague. In 2016, Ankalaev emerged victorious with wins in the Russian MMA Championship against Magomed Shakrudinov in the finals. He also won the Combat Sambo Cup of Dagestan and secured another gold medal in the WMMAA Championship held in Macau, China. And if you think this was all that he'd ever achieved, just wait until you find out about his wins against the pros. After proving his mettle as an amateur fighter, Magomed finally pursued his pro career. Early MMA career. Ankalaev kicked off his professional MMA journey on January 18, 2014. In his first bout, he won against Vasily Babic at Uplot Challenge 96 with a majority decision. He then continued his winning streak by defeating Nadir Bulkhodarov at the MMA Super Cup of Russia in December 2015. After his performance at the Akhmat FC Light Heavyweight Grand Prix while competing at Akhmat FC, he was spotted by the UFC's radar. He signed with them in October 2017 after claiming the world title at the Chechen MMA promotion. And ever since, Magomed has become a household name. Ankalaev and the UFC. Since his UFC debut in March 2018, Magomed Ankalaev has had an eventful journey in the octagon. His first fight against Paul Craig ended in a surprising defeat when Craig caught him in a triangle choke just 5 seconds before the end of the third round. However, Ankalaev quickly bounced back, scoring a knockout victory over Marcin Prachnio in September 2018. This got him his first UFC win and a Performance of the Night award. Ankalaev followed this success with a unanimous decision victory against Klidson Abreu after a change of opponent due to an injury. His momentum continued as he secured a knockout win against Dalcha Lungiambula in November 2019, earning another Performance of the Night award. But somewhere down the line, in February 2020, he faced controversy in his fight against Ion Cutelaba. Although this has nothing on the doctor controversy at the end of this video, so keep watching. Despite that, he still ended up winning via a disputed first-round stoppage. Due to COVID-19, the anticipated rematch against Cutelaba faced multiple setbacks. But they finally went toe-to-toe at UFC 254, where Ankalaev secured a clear knockout victory, once again earning a Performance of the Night award. Ankalaev's winning streak remained unbroken with a unanimous decision victory against Nikita Krylov in February 2021. He continued his impressive run with unanimous decision wins against Volkan Oezdemir in October 2021 and Thiago Santos in March 2022. And his most recent victory came against Anthony Smith at UFC 277 in July 2022, where he won via technical knockout in the second round. Magomed's money fights. At UFC 282 in December 2022, Magomed Ankalaev went toe-to-toe with Jan Blachowicz for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. But the fight ended in a controversial split draw. Many fans and people online believed Ankalaev had won, but the decision remained unchanged. Later, Ankalaev faced Johnny Walker at UFC 294, but the match ended in a no contest due to Ankalaev landing an illegal knee. The fight was stopped, but we'll talk more about that in a bit. Now, while his career has been full of many money fights, the thing that makes Magomed a force to be reckoned with is his fighting style. Magomed's fighting style. Ankalaev is known for his clean and precise striking. He focuses on sharp jabs, accurate kicks, and especially body kicks and powerful counterpunches. Compared to someone like Jan Blachowicz, who utilizes heavy volume and pressure, Ankalaev prioritizes timing and efficiency. He also expertly controls distance with fluid footwork and a 75-inch reach advantage over most competitors. This is a lot different from Yizi Prohaska's unpredictable, swarming style that thrives in close quarters. He also occasionally switches to a southpaw stance, adding unpredictability and disrupting opponents' reads. While possessing strong Greco-Roman wrestling and sambo backgrounds, Ankalaev primarily chooses to strike. In fact, even his takedown defense is impressive, rarely getting grounded unless he chooses to initiate grappling exchanges. And when on top, Ankalaev controls his opponent effectively with good ground and pound and submission threats. However, he doesn't prioritize ground game dominance like Jamahal Hill, who seeks finishes from dominant positions. Overall, Ankalaev excels in various aspects, making him a well-rounded fighter. He displays good fight IQ and adjusts his approach based on opponents to take them down. Although despite knowing all the tricks in the book, his recent bout against Johnny Walker got all the wrong kinds of attention. The illegal knee. At UFC 294, the light heavyweight bout between Magomed Ankalaev and Johnny Walker had a fateful end. The first round ended abruptly when Ankalaev landed an illegal knee strike to Walker's jaw. The referee paused the fight and a doctor was called to check on Walker. Despite what it seemed, the doctor ruled that Walker wouldn't be able to fight and the fight was called off. Because of the illegal strike, the fight was declared a no result. But surprisingly, both fighters wanted to continue despite the situation. Even Dana White entered the cage in an intense attempt to reassure Walker and settle things down. However, the official decision wasn't well received by the audience. The whole fight lasted only 3 minutes and 13 seconds and took place as the third bout on the fight card alongside other big matches in Abu Dhabi. But surprise, surprise, Magomed might be able to redeem himself after all. Alex Pereira outlines plans to fight Magomed Ankalaev. Instead of defending his title against Jamahal Hill, Alex Pereira, the new light heavyweight champ from UFC 295, wants to go up against Magomed Ankalaev. Despite Hill being in line for a title shot, Pereira sees Ankalaev as a tougher opponent. He has shifted his focus to Ankalaev, who's gearing up for a rematch against Johnny Walker in January 2024. He's heard people say that Ankalaev would be a big challenge, and surprisingly, Pereira likes that idea. He believes that facing Ankalaev would be a bigger challenge, but also a great test for him. And even though it would be a tough bout, he feels ready and thinks he could come up with a strategy to take on Ankalaev. But the question is, can Magomed work his way back up? Or will the illegal knee controversy hang over his head for the rest of his UFC career? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this.